Hi everyone! Football News has prepared a new fresh episode just for you. Hit the like button and let's get the show on the pitch. AS Roma will renew Daniele De Rossi's contract, which expires in the summer. The club is satisfied with his work. Bayer Leverkusen have not lost in 44 consecutive matches since the start of the season. This marks a new record among Europe's top 5 league teams. Squawka analysts consider Real Madrid to be the favorites to capture the Champions League title. 41.7% of the odds are on them to win the tournament. The Merengues are followed by PSG 28.6%, Bayern Munich 26.7%, and Borussia Dortmund 10%. Serie A is guaranteed to have 5 clubs in next season's revamped Champions League, after its team secured a top 2 spot in the UEFA coefficient standings. Barcelona have opened talks with 20-year-old Marc Casado regarding his new contract until the summer of 2027. Starting next season, the FA Cup will scrap replays in case of a draw from the 5th round onwards. From now on, there will be a classic 30-minute period of extra time. AC Milan's 16-year-old super talent Francesco Camarda may leave the club due to excessive demands from his agent. Real Madrid goalkeeping coaches knew that 3 Man City players were inclined to shoot in the center. They told Lunin to stay there during Bernardo Silva's shot. Sevilla may loan Barcelona's young striker Marc Guiu in the summer. The footballer wants to receive more playing minutes. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Newcastle United are keen on signing Sporting centre-back Ousmane Diomande. West Ham United have accepted the fact that Lucas Paquetá will leave the Hammers in the summer. Meanwhile, Man City are said to be the most likely option to pursue his career. Villarreal's Marcelino Garcia Toral has been selected as La Liga's Coach of the Month for March. Manchester United are considering a swap deal with Mason Greenwood to acquire Juventus defender Gleison Bremer. Clubs from Saudi Arabia are interested in Everton defensive midfielder Idris Aguiye, who will be soon available as a free agent. Brentford star Ivan Toney wants to earn £250,000 per week at his new team. This is even more than Bruno Fernandes earns. Lazio have extended the contract with Italy midfielder Mattia Zaccagni valid until the summer of 2029. Bayer Leverkusen will be open to selling Florian Wirtz this summer, but only for a fee of €150 million. VfB Stuttgart's top scorer Serhou Guirassy has been named the Bundesliga Player of the Month. Ronald Araujo on Gundogan's comment on his red card after the PSG game. "I'd rather keep for myself what I really think. I have my own codes and values that I think you need to respect." Right after beating Man City in the Champions League, Florentino Perez went down to the team's dressing room and then personally offered Andrea Lunin to pen a brand new contract in a private conversation. Romelu Lukaku suffered a muscle injury in the first half of AS Roma vs AC Milan clash. He was replaced by Tammy Abraham. The team that wins the Champions League is not necessarily the best team in Europe. I don't think Real Madrid are better, Jamie Carragher thinks. Sean Dyche doesn't have to worry about his job. Everton management has no plans to sack the head coach. West Ham United, Wolverhampton Wanderers and Brighton Hove Albion are showing interest in Deportivo Alaves top scorer Samu Omorodion, who is owned by Atletico Madrid. There are more and more signs that West Ham will sack David Moyes this summer. One of the club's next options is Thomas Tuchel, who wants to return to the Premier League. Lille's leading scorer Jonathan David has already agreed to join Napoli. He is waiting for the clubs to complete the deal. Barcelona have been fined €32,000 following the behavior of their supporters at the Parc des Princes. Smoke bombs and fireworks, €2,000 fine. Degradations, €5,000. Racist incidents in the parking lot, €25,000. Juventus may extend Danilo's contract, which expires in the summer of 2025 in case the Brazilian plays 50% plus matches in the next season. Arsenal have intensified their interest in RB Leipzig forward Benjamin Šeško amid the Gunners' recent results. Atletico Madrid have identified Jean-Claire Todibo as their top target to bolster their centre-back line in the summer. Bayern Munich and Tottenham Hotspur have joined Man United in the race for Everton centre-back Jared Brandtwaite. Michael Ollis's £65 million release clause is due to be activated this summer. Manchester United, Man City and Arsenal are interested in his services. In case Emirates club gets relegated, I will not accept a player of Iniesta's value in first division. I will offer him to coach the team. Youssef Abdullah Al-Batran, the president of Emirates club, stated. Emiliano Martinez once again danced in front of the French fans after a saved penalty kick against Marseille. He received a yellow card during the shootout, although he already had one during the match. Yet, according to the rules, this is not a send-off. Here are the Europa League semi-final pairs. Atalanta will face Olympique Marseille, and AS Roma will take on Bayer Leverkusen. Conference League semi-final pairs are the following. Aston Villa will battle Olympiacos, and Fiorentina will play Club Brugge. Well, now let's take a look at the results of yesterday's matches. Hansi Flick will not be working at Barcelona. The Catalan Super Club has completely abandoned the idea of appointing the former Bayern Munich and Germany coach. Flick himself dreams of leading Barcelona as he has long been a fan of the club. After some negotiations, Barcelona bosses come to realize that Flick is not the best choice due to his poor knowledge of Spanish football, Barcelona itself, and the language. The Barca management has already informed Flick that the team will be headed by another manager. As of this moment, Barcelona B head coach Rafa Marquez is the favorite to replace Xavi. Julian Nagelsmann's agent Volker Struth has confirmed that his client plans to decide on his future in April. However, he underlined that the young German coach has other options besides returning to the Bavarians. Everyone is currently asking me the same question. Is Nagelsmann going back to Bayern, or what is Nagelsmann doing? This will be decided in the next few days. It'll be decided shortly, in the next 5, 6, 7 days. It would be complete nonsense to say that we are not talking to interested parties, without me wanting to say who the interested parties are. I can only say it's not just Bayern Munich. That's normal, that's my job, and it would be a bit of a joke towards the media to say we are not having conversations. Of course, we are having conversations now. It has also been announced by Julian himself that he will probably make a decision about his future in April. After getting knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid, Manchester City head coach Pep Guardiola has finally decided that the squad needs a fresh, young attacking player capable of making the difference in the opponent's half of the pitch. The Spanish manager sees Bayern Munich star Jamal Musiala, whose agreement with the Rotten expires in the summer of 2026, as the perfect fit for Man City. Despite the fact of Bayern having no intention to lose Musiala, Manchester City are still looking to submit a pretty lucrative offer from a financial point of view in the summer while trying to convince the player himself. Ronald Araujo could still leave Barcelona in the summer. Some members of the Barcelona board insist on accepting 80 million euros offers for the Uruguayan defender. However, Joan Laporte is still hesitant on this issue. Bayern Munich are believed to be the main contenders for Araujo, who were willing to pay this amount. Still, it's also a known fact that Araujo himself is not willing to leave the Spanish Giants. After the Barcelona vs PSG match, the players were on the verge of starting a mass fight involving about 60 people. And it was all because of Kylian Mbappe. The French ace had said some offensive words about Barcelona. His point was that Barca performers spend too much time talking on the pitch instead of actually playing football. The Catalans did not like this message, and a fight broke out between them. Fortunately, the staff managed to quickly calm down both the footballers and coaches so that a mass fight could be avoided. The time has come for Pep to return to Barcelona. Diario Sport believes that now is the perfect moment for Guardiola to take charge of the team once again. According to their report, Guardiola has always said that he would not be able to say no to Barcelona if the club asked him for help. Since Xavi has firmly decided to leave the head coaching position, the Blaugrana needs a local coach capable of bringing youngsters to the top level. No one can do it better than Pep. PSG's performance at the end of the season will not have any impact on Kylian Mbappe's decision to leave the club in the summer. Even if PSG ends up winning the Champions League trophy against Real Madrid in the final, Kylian is still expected to leave PSG and start the next season with Los Blancos. Nothing can affect his final decision. Guys, that's it for today. Check out the suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.